So yesterday's YouTube upload seems to have caused a fair bit of controversy, and it's brought out a lot of comments from different people that have been betting online using these different firms and the experiences they've had. Now, there's a couple of points I want to make here because it's really important. In fact, there's 3 points. First of all, thank you ever so much for the feedback, because generally speaking it's been very positive. People enjoy the channel, they find it useful, they find it helpful, and it's good to share these experiences because as the video highlights, in fact, and if you haven't seen it, go and watch it, we'll put a link below or somewhere, that people are not being treated fairly by these online betting firms. They're being treated by a number whereby you can extract a profit. If you win, they make you disappear, lose, get rid of you, and if you don't, their behaviour becomes quite disgusting. And that's what's the second point really from these emails, because I've had a couple of people, and I don't want to say the wrong things on here, so we may do a follow-up video with them or a blog or an article or something like that, but there's been several people that have been in touch and have said, do you know what, at one point or another I've had a problem with gambling. And it's funny because all the things you describe in this video is the complete opposite of what they did to me. I.e., instead of restricting and state restricting and not allowing you to carry on, they've been on their case harassing them to spend more and more money with them, and also fill out all these different forms and criteria that I would assume they have to do as part of their regulation process, whereby they say they're being responsible, set a deposit limit. However, you know, set the deposit limit to £10,000 a day, which is, you know, there's no point in having a deposit limit if you're going to do that for a lot of people anyway. So problem gamblers, it's really sad, some cases that have come through there. I'd like to hear more from people about that. If you've got a case like that, like I said, we'll do a follow-up piece possibly. And the second thing, a lot of people have said, hey, you got tips. Obviously, being a trader, knowing how the markets work, it's a lot easier to extract value from the market. I've got no intention of providing a tipping service. A lot of the stuff I do is based on numbers, what's happening in the market, what has happened shortly before the start. So, you know, even if I wanted to, the tipping service wouldn't be an option, and it's not something that I want to pursue. And then one interesting angle, I suppose, that we've had from one or two people via email is, why does this stuff bother you? And the answer is, having been in the industry for so long, I just think it's so wrong, because it's not so much that restrictions or that kind of activity from bookmakers is something that can't deal with. Obviously, I expect them to restrict people who are beating them on price. Obviously, that indicates that maybe they should increase the quality of their product and include all that sort of stuff to do with pricing with it. But my main issue is the fact that they advertise something that they are not. Okay, so I think that they should either advertise the fact that, you know, we do close winners very quickly, and also, if they're not going to advertise that, then they shouldn't do it. Okay, and on the other hand, I think if they are clearly able to identify me in one day, just taking 700 quid profit out of them, you know, a very small amount of value. By the way, I'm not upset about losing that account, because like, it's only 700 quid a day. There's lots more accounts out there. Betting exchanges are far better. But if they are able to identify me that quick as a consistent winner in less than 24 hours, then why can't they identify problem gamblers that quick? Because like the people that emailed have said, they do the complete opposite to those people. So identifying them is almost the same. They've just got to look for the complete opposite credentials, maybe with a little bit more activity like chasing and stakes like that. And they'll be able to identify problem gamblers, and there'll be far less social problems in society as a result of gambling, if they want to. So I find that, you know, very interesting and a major concern, that there should be more attention on, and there should be more people focusing on, and they should get more publicity. Unfortunately, because a lot of these people manage to pull the strings on the media, the advertising, the budgets they spend, all that kind of stuff, it just doesn't happen. So that leads me in lastly to, I'd like to thank all of you guys that have watched the whole of this video, have subscribed to the channel, and if you don't already subscribe, please do subscribe for future videos, and share the video about and sharing all the content, because it gets that message out there to the broader public, which, you know, is not a secret by any stretch of the imagination. There's lots of different people that have been limited in the past for various different things, match betting. In this instance, I wasn't match betting, I was just taking value from their pricing. But either way, it doesn't seem to reach the masses enough. It's only in the odd instance whereby Denise pays herself 300 million quid for the year do people start to question what's going on underneath. And I think if the general public had more of a voice, like this video provides, then there would be a lot more people looking into it seriously.